In the last video, I think I was really sad that I had to like wait to watch the next episodes of One Piece. Like I had to wait until the end of the week or whatever. I waited one day before I'm recording the next episode. But that's not just because I'm excited. It is actually the next video I have to record because right now, give me a round of applause. I'm super ahead on videos right now. Like this feels really good. I mean, you guys on YouTube will be seeing this weeks later, so I may not be ahead on videos anymore. I mean, you'll be seeing this a lot later, but you know, at the time I'm recording this video, I'm super ahead, and it feels really good to be super ahead on videos because there's less stress in my days. I'm not worrying as much. I can, like, if there's like a day that I need to take off or I want to spend that time with other people, I can do that, and I don't have to worry like, oh, I got a video that I have to do tonight. So it feels really good, and also it means that there's some things that I only do when I have a bunch of extra time that I just haven't been doing for a long time because I've filled my schedule with videos. So stuff like on my Jent Watches More channel, which is like a second channel that I have. It's pretty much mostly a backup channel, but I also do post some gaming content on there occasionally. And I was playing through a game called Master Detective Archives Rain Code, which is like a spiritual successor to Danganronpa. And I haven't played it for a long time because I just haven't had time at all. Maybe I can get back to that, hopefully. I mean, maybe if you're watching this and you go over there, if there's a recent video, it means I got time. If there's not a recent video, I didn't get time. But yeah, anyway, we're jumping into these episodes. Last time we had one of the funniest gags in all of One Piece so far. Genuinely. Like, when I think of like One Piece gags that made me laugh a lot, like there's that one. There's the gag with Iceberg with the little mouse that he found and he introduced. I can't think. I think there was like the plates one in Thriller Bark where they would just like put the food directly on the table. Like that gag was funny. But yeah, like in the latest episode, all of that build up for Duval of going like, who's Duval? Oh, I wonder what this is gonna be. And then revealing that it's someone who looks like Sanji's wanted poster is so funny. It's so funny. So I'm going to jump into this episode. Make sure to support this video if you can. If you're new to this channel, hi, welcome. I'm Gent. I hope you stick around. Make sure to comment down below. I love reading your comments. I love when people get into the discussion. I love when I see new names and faces in the discussion as well, because it just feels good to know that new people are jumping in and I'm seeing opinions from people that I haven't seen before. But also, if you're the type of person that comments on every one of my videos, I see you too, and I really, really appreciate it. Even when I don't reply, like, yeah, it's amazing. It feels great, and I see names all the time, and I do like internalize certain people, and I'm like, oh, this person thinks this about this, and this person thinks this about this, and I remember like links between different people. So you'll be putting your way into my pathways the more you comment. Anyway, we're going to be jumping into this episode. Make sure to support the video on the channel if you can. I want to be able to keep doing these videos, and I can only keep doing these videos if you keep supporting them. And my Patreon account is in the description below if you want not only the full-length version of these reactions, which means you get the whole reaction unedited. You just have to sync it up with your own footage, and you also get early access, which means you can get the next at least 16 episodes, but who knows how the fuck many more episodes there are right now, because I don't keep count anymore. Sometimes I just throw up extra episodes on Patreon just because, so go check that out. But yeah, let's jump into this. This is One Piece episode 380 9. One Piece, woo!
Life is adventurous, be aware it's dangerous. To the west, to the east, gotta find my way, sail away, all the way to One Piece.
Okay, recap Rubik's. If you're new to this channel, the recap Rubik's is a Rubik's Cube that I will do during the recap, and my goal is to beat the recap with the Rubik's Cube. It's a tradition on this channel, and you will like it, and you will not skip it. Anyone who skips it is getting a ban from my channel. Big problem is right now my hands are really cold, so I'm much slower than normal. Oh, that's it. Wow, yeah, I barely got any done there, and my hands were super cold, so I got even less done than I should have. Sanji's pissed. Sanji's like, you think I wanted that? Where's he swimming? That does kind of suck. Oh, he's gonna kick him. He's gonna kick him so hard. Oh. What do I care? Why would I care? Oh my god. Yeah. That's true. That's so true. Like, that's such a good point. Just do something to change your look. Oh my god. Is he gonna relate to him now? Well, we've seen someone's reaction to this before. Okay. So he was actually a douche. Okay, so you're a dickhead. I didn't feel bad for you then. I thought it was gonna be another, like, remember the daddy situation? Where he just ended up being like a super nice guy? I think, or was it Smoker? It might have been Smoker. This is a backstory which is not giving him the sympathy he thinks it is. I was actually feeling kind of bad for him until the first story he told about himself was him bullying a child. Yeah, that's great, man. Okay. Do it. Oh, he's grabbing him with his hand. Damn, his dodging is insane. Oh my god, stop it. Damn. Luffy, you can't go in there. Yep. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Well, you're not gonna catch him if you stop now. That's actually really bad. What does he do now? Shit, man. Oh, yes, mermaid. Is Kami super fast? Oh, mermaids are the fastest? Nice. That's awesome. I wonder if there's a reason for that. Because you would think like half a human body wouldn't be as like suited for the water. Whoa! What the fuck? Oh my god! What an insane weapon! Emergency secret weapon. What's our emergency secret weapon? Oh, Luffy's having PTSD. He doesn't want anything to happen to Sunny. Don't smile, Robin. Oh my god. What is this? Chicken voyage? What? Did it just blow you backwards? Nice! That's so cool! I really like that. Franky's such a good shipbuilder. Oh my god. Whoa! Shoot him down. Wait, is it like there's cola in those barrels and it's shaking it up? Is that the idea? Because that's kind of funny. Okay. Locked on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gaon cannon. Oh my god. Holy shit. I mean, we're like a legit fucking terrifying pirate crew. Franky's so cool. All Usopp skill, that's nice to say. Oh, he's in heaven. He might not even realize it. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Agreed. Okay. I hope we beat him quickly. Nice. Kind of agreed. What was that? Did he just do the thing that Shanks does? I think he did. He doesn't know, probably. I think he did it instinctively. I think he did. They're setting that up, whatever it is. Man, Sanji's so pissed at this guy. He hates him so much. Oh. Oh my god, destroyed him. Does this mean we're wrapping up Duval this episode? Feels like it, which I'd be happy about. Fun episode, and if that brings an end to the like Duval, like this whole side quest type thing, I will be very happy with that, and I would consider this like a really solid fun arc, because like if this is the end of that part of the arc, you know, like I imagine we'd probably still keep Kami around because she like will have to lead us to Fishman Island and stuff, so she's probably gonna stick around for a little bit, I imagine. But like I just mean, you know, now we're gonna move on to a different plot. If that is what's happening, and it's not like Duval stands back up and has 4 more forms that he can take or whatever, then I would say this is like a really good arc, because it was a very short one, and had like some great gags to it, but also had some good fighting and some lore drops and some, like, it just kind of had a little bit of everything to it, and it was paced really nicely as well, like really well, I would say. So I'm very happy with it. Like, it's funny to say like an arc like this that is so sort of strange and weird and kind of, you know, like they're just facing like such a weird, seemingly unimportant character, and it not just seemingly unimportant, definitely unimportant, but but I would still say it's a good arc because of how much enjoyment you can get out of it because of all the stuff that's in it. So very fun. I liked that. We found out that mermaids are super fast, that they're the fastest creatures, I guess, in the sea. Like faster than fishmen, which is crazy because we've seen fishmen can be crazy fast. Faster than fishmen, faster than flying fish. They are the fastest, which is awesome. And that's good to know. That's going to come into play in the future, I feel like. Because Kami is, like, her whole thing is she's super spacey and, like, dumb. And so... like, she can still get captured super easily and stuff. But if we ended up... if there was, like, a bad guy mermaid that we have as, like, a villain, then we're actually going to be in real trouble. Because so far, we've only known 2 mermaids, and they've both been chill, awesome, good people. But if we came across a mermaid that was, like, villainous, then, yeah, we are in danger. Certainly in a lot of danger. I really liked the scene where Sunny's about to be destroyed and like Luffy does this like scream that's like really, like he's really terrified. My hair lately, by the way, is terrible. I've like, in all the videos I've recorded like 3 or 4 videos today and I've been adjusting my hair in every video and I haven't been able to get it right. But I really love the bit where Luffy screams for Sunny and it's like he's got this terrified scream and face. And like I think it's because, you know, we just lost the Mary and we feel like the Mary was super damaged and he thought he was going to lose another ship already. It was just like really sweet. But luckily we have Franky now and Franky knows how to protect the ship and he's got all the stuff on the ship. Our ship, the Sunny, is so cool. I really like the Thousand Sunny. It's so cool. I did not think I would, you know, care that much about like what their ship looks like or anything, but I really do. Sunny like looks awesome and all of the shit it can do just keeps getting better and better. Like it actually, there's a lot of times in series like this, and including this series, where like villains will have their like special move and we have this laser that does this and we have this thing and like it's like a lot of the time in these sorts of shows, the villains are like super well equipped with all these like weird special moves or whatever. And the main characters comparatively have pretty simple gear. They don't have as many of those sorts of gimmicks normally from my experience. But in this show, I mean, it feels like now, because I mean, like the Mary didn't really have any major gimmicks either. But now we see it's like, no, we're like one of those cool pirate crews that have those gimmicks. Like, we could be the villain in another pirate cruise story. And it's just fucking awesome. It's so cool. The Duval backstory was funny, but stupid. Because it, like, did not make me feel bad for him at all. Like, I do feel kind of bad that he's being chased because of mistaken identity. It's not his fault that that's happening. But he started the story by going like, so I was a douchebag and I went around threatening fathers because their children spilled ice cream on me and like stealing people's wallets and stuff. And so I'm just like, I don't care about you anymore. Like, I know the point is you're not the worst of the worst criminal, you know? But like, you're just not gonna get any sympathy like that. And then especially when Sanji's like, just cut your hair or grow a beard or something, and he's like, oh yeah, I could have done that. Like, it's just, dude, you deserve to be chased. And I mean, like, sure, he's being chased by the Navy, who are like much too strong for him, right? Like they're much. Like, there's a disproportionate amount of Navy officers coming after him, but he is still a criminal. So it's like he still does need to be taken in. It's just like they're putting too many of their resources on him specifically, and that's what he's pissed about. But it's like, yes, you are still a criminal. I dropped a coin, but that's all right. And then we had Luffy did the intimidation thing, where like you intimidate the animal and get them to back off, which like they gave it a sound effect and everything. So I think it was supposed to be like what Shanks did, And the only thing I can think is like I can't remember how much they've gone into it, because I remember the last time we saw Shanks, they were talking about his haki. I remember that. And I also remember, obviously, when Shanks, you know, gets the monster to go away just by looking at it. So I don't know if haki is like a power set, or like I don't know, like a set of powers or something that you can use, or it's like your energy or something, but you can use it against animals. Like, because I mean, both of the times that I've seen it be used, it was against creatures specifically. So maybe it's something you can only use on animals, or maybe it's like Nen, you know, in Hunter x Hunter, where there's like an application of it that you can use for intimidation, which I can't remember what it is in Hunter x Hunter, but one of the disciplines is like you can use it to like to make your aura bigger and scarier, and so other people just see it as like this intense, scary bloodlust, and they get terrified and they can't do anything against you unless they understand Nen and know how to block it, you know? So I wonder if it's that sort of thing, or it's like your haki might be your aura, and if you use this intimidation like aura, it makes your aura bigger, and like animals maybe who are like very based on instinct, they like flee because they have the natural instincts of survival and stuff, where people might just be like scared, but they might continue to fight because they don't understand, because people will like sort of naturally ignore their inner feelings and their gut feelings, but animals won't as much, so they might just fucking leg it. I don't know, but it's very interesting. Let's jump into the next episode, because I want to be able to record one more episode before I go to bed. So this is episode 390. Life is adventurous. Who's gonna be one of us? Gotta find my way and sail away all the way to One Piece. Okay, recap Rubits. Here we go. My hands are less cold this time, so I'm gonna do it as fast as I possibly can. Okay, completed the cube, and that was genuinely really quick. Not like the quickest ever, I don't think, but that was up there with some of my fastest times, I feel like. Sono go. I think that's what that said, but what does that mean? Sono go, like that island? No, I don't think go is island. I don't know what it could be. That one's gonna bug me. Wait, did he like change your face? He might have changed your face. Does he look exactly like Sanji now? What does he look like? What does he look like? Itsu po... It didn't give me a chance to see it. And it didn't translate it. But he got his takoyaki! What does Sanji think? I want to hear. Is Sanji impressed? Oh my god! He is impressed. Hmm. It's good. Fair enough. She's gonna say, but it's good. Aww. Everyone's like, thank God we're allowed to enjoy it without Nami being mad at us. Brook burned his tongue. Not that he has one. Hmm? Excuse me? Oh my god. Duval face was changed for the better. His voice has changed as well. Oh my god. This is a turn I did not see coming. Oh my god. No, you can't win Nami. I mean, Sanji's been trying to win Nami. Oh. Sanji's a good-looking guy and hasn't been able to win Nami, so. Oh wow. Him trying to wink is really funny. Rosy Life Riders. Alright, well I feel like that phone number will come back into play. I like how Brook has little Brooks on his teacup. Oh, was that not the Sabaody Archipelago? I thought that's where we just were. I guess I don't know what an archipelago is. Is an archipelago something that's specifically underwater? I bet it is. I know the word, I just have never known what it means. I know how to pronounce it, I think. Okay. I'm ready. The other is a Navy HQ. Okay, crossing muddy jois. Oh yeah, okay, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. Okay, good. Seafloor route. That's fine. Not worried about that. This is like the opposite of Sky Island. We go down this time. Interesting. 10,000 meters. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the opposite of Sky Island. Ah, coating. Well, if we're going to an island now, we'll have to be careful not to get the magnetic thing. Maybe it doesn't matter anymore because we'll know where Fishman Island is. What does it look like? 44 GR. This is Sabaody, yeah, Sabaody Archipelago. It's really weird looking. Damn. Island just gives off bubbles. That was what I was saying. Does it take a long ass time? Oh, okay. No magnetic force. It's great that I know enough that I'm asking these questions before they answer them, though. The hustle muscle mangroves. Okay. And we're going to 44, was it? Yeah. I see. Makes sense. Franky could build bridges if they weren't 1-0 anyway. Just keep an eye on him. Oh, you can just stand on it? Cool. Natural resin. Is that what we're coating our ship with? Sabaody Park. Why not? Why not? Is it like mermaids aren't allowed on it for some reason, or? Oh shit. He's alright, he's rubber. He got his head stuck. He's gonna be stuck like this for an arc and a half. It is resin that we get coated in, yeah. So we need a good craftsman. Well, we saved you. Isn't that the one thing? World nobles. Ah. Don't defy them. But oh, that's not good. That's scary, man. Holy shit. Wow, really interesting episode. I got a lot of notes from that episode. I was just like writing the entire time. They were just giving so much lore. Now, writing notes is a thing that I do on this channel, right? I've always been I've always been doing it since like basically since I started Gent Watches. I've been writing notes. I do not do it because like I'm going to have like this perfect flow chart and I'm going to be able to answer all the things. I purely do it because, well, there's a few reasons, but one, writing notes helps it get into my mind. Two, I can like refer back to notes sometimes. Like there is sometimes where I'm just like, oh, what was that character's name in the last episode? I can check it out. Generally, I don't go back more than like 5 or 6 pages on this notebook, you know? Because it's just like I don't know where I'm gonna find whatever notes I'm looking for. Sometimes I will go like all the way back, but it's very rare. And also because for these discussions, I want to be able to discuss what happened in the episode, and so I look at the notes. I'm just saying all of this because you know, I'm always getting new people to my channel and who've never seen how I do videos before. And some people wonder why I'm looking down while I'm watching episodes, and I don't want people to think I'm not paying attention to the episode. It's because I'm paying more attention to the episode. And also, I want to just show people, hey, look, I got some notes on this episode. So firstly, we got Duval's phone number in this episode, which might come back at some point. I mean, I feel like Oda wouldn't bother putting that bit in unless he wanted to bring Duval back. But I'm going to say it'll be like at the end of this saga at some point, you know, they'll just sneak it in there. But yeah, so I wonder how to pronounce Mari Jois. Because I really, like, it's hard to hear when they say it. Like, it's hard to hear how the Japanese actors are saying it. If it was, like, just a Japanese word, I would be able to figure it out. But it's not a Japanese word. It's like a French word. And with a French word, would it be pronounced joy? Joy? Because you'd, like, I don't know. But, if it was Japanese, it would be Marie Joisu. Marie Joisu. But I don't know it. I feel like it would be Mari Joy. In like that's how you were supposed to pronounce it, but I don't know. I guess let me know in the comments. If just, you know, among another comment, just say how to pronounce it, and then also comment something else so that it's not just how to pronounce it. Otherwise it'll be a boring comment. Because otherwise I could just Google it. But if you know, within your comment, if you tell me how to pronounce it, cool. So there's that, which is on top of the Grand Line, not the Grand Line, the Red Line, and generally people will get permission from the government, and then they're allowed to go up and through, you know, Murray Jois, and then down onto the other side. But there's a couple problems with that. One, you have to get permission. So 2, since you're pirates, no. And 3, you have to abandon your ship, that's crazy. That part of it is insane. Like, there's no other, well, there is one other way, but like that, the main way of getting across is like, you can't bring a ship. But it also makes sense because it's a strip of land across the entire world, right? Like it's land that goes all the way around the globe, isn't it? So it does kind of make sense. I mean, that's unprecedented. Like, Earth doesn't have that. We don't have a strip of land that goes all the way around the globe, I don't think. If we do, maybe we do, and I'm just stupid and I don't know geography. Because I don't know geography, that much is true. But I'm pretty sure we don't. So, like, normally on Earth, you could always go around, like, even if it's huge, you could always go around something eventually and keep your ship. But with this, you have to specifically go under, and that's insane. If we didn't make some friends here, we would have no idea what we're doing, you know? So, that's crazy. So we have to coat our thing in resin and then go downwards. And the big thing is that if we don't get the right coding craftsman, then our ship could be fucked, and also we all die. So that's important to remember as well. I'm just like looking at the real life time, like what time it is for me right now. I was going to try to like squeeze in a last episode before I go to bed, because otherwise I'm going to be recording the next episode like tomorrow or the day after. So the next time you see me, it'll be a different me, but a different me. It'll be me on a different day. But I was going to just like squeeze it in before bedtime, but then I'd have to rush this discussion. I'm not going to rush this discussion. So I'm purposefully delaying myself watching One Piece so that I can give you guys hopefully a better video. So you better thank me for that. But yeah, so if they don't get the right coding craftsman, then we will be fucked. I wonder what the coding craftsman is going to be like. I mean, if he's someone who knows Hachi, I'm not confident he's going to be a normal person. Like, I don't feel like he's gonna be like, oh hey, come on in, let's I'm gonna make sure to fix your ship and we'll all be fine, you know? I feel like he's gonna have some very weird gimmick, and he's gonna have a crazy design and stuff. But the most interesting part of the episode was at the very end. There are world nobles, which is what you call the residents of Murray Jois. Now, when they say residents, because it's like a holy city or something, right? Like, what's the population of that city, first of all? How many people are there? And secondly, by residents, they just mean, like, regular old citizens? Or is it specifically there's only, like, you know, 50 people there and they're all, like, high-ranking important people, you know? Like, I wonder what it is. Because we know there are high-ranking important people there. We cut there and see important people there every once in a while. But is that all that's there? Or are they just like regular Joes? But because those regular Joes live in a holy city, they maybe have like a huge importance, and maybe they're like immune from the law, so they can do whatever they want, basically. Because that would be crazy. Why? We just have to ignore whatever the world nobles do and do not defy them. And he said it like Hachi was like extremely serious about this. Which, you know, Hachi's a weird guy, so he doesn't get that serious about many things. He was very, very serious about this. So I feel like it's a big deal. I wonder. It's very curious. I wonder what's going to happen there. Because I feel like that, I mean, that was setting up for like almost definitely a world noble is going to do something and we're not going to be able to stand by and we are going to defy them and we're going to have to pay the price for it. Like almost definitely. And that brings me to what I keep thinking, which is we're so close to Fishman Island. How is the show going to delay it? You know? Because fish, they're saying now like, oh, Fishman, this is the path to Fishman Island down here. We just need to get some resin and then we'll go. So it's like, if we spent, let's say, 3 episodes going to this coding guy, getting the resin, putting it on our ship, sailing back over to the red line, then, we go underwater. Surely, it's like, we just keep going and then, we spend maybe a couple episodes going through this dangerous waters or whatever, dodging evil beasts or whatever, but then we get to Fishman Island, surely. But I don't think Fishman Island's yet. So is it going to be something with these world nobles where we are going to be getting our ship coded, but while that's happening, a world noble comes and does something really, really horrendously fucked up that we need to stop. And we stop it. And then because we stop it, there's like something really bad. Like we get arrested or all of the Navy come for us at once and we have to like flee, or I don't know. Like it could be anything, but I feel like it's got to be something so bad that it delays us hundreds of episodes. Because I don't think it can just be like a little squabble. I don't think it can just be like, oh no, that's bad. Now there's this one guy who's coming after us for 15 episodes, Like I feel like it's got to be like something big. But what and how? I'm so curious. And then also something that I just think is fun, and I guess I'm just patting myself on the back here, is like it feels very satisfying when you are reading or watching or taking in a story in some way, and the world building, there's some world building going on and you're taking in the world building, and then at some point in the story you're like quite deep into the story and like the characters are doing stuff, and then you have questions of like, oh, but if they do this, won't this happen, and won't this happen? And then the story immediately like has the characters go, hang on, if we do this, doesn't this happen? And then we get that question answered. That's always a satisfying moment for me because it's like rewarding me for having paid attention, and it also tells me that the author is in tune with what sort of questions the audience might have. So I really liked that bit in this episode where like I had asked, I was like, okay, we're going to this archipelago, which also I'm going to Google the definition of archipelago. Define archipelago. I spelled it wrong, but that's fine. An extensive group of islands. Okay, so it doesn't need to, it's not like an underwater thing, but it's like a small, it's a group of islands. That makes sense. So it's not just like one. You know what a group of islands means. I don't need to explain it. Archipelago. So when they were going to the archipelago, I was thinking like, oh shit, but if they go there, won't the log pose remagnetize? But then I thought maybe it doesn't matter because maybe we're like close enough to the red line that we can, like the seas between here and there aren't funky, like Grand Line funky. So we can actually just go right to the Holy City, and then it's like directly under the Holy City. So it's like we don't need to have the log pose because we know the where exactly the thing is. So I thought maybe that would be the case, but they answered that question and they said no, there's no magnetic force here. It's just like trees. So it's just cool to see that they answered that question. I mean, I've been reading, this is a bit of a tangent, but I've been reading these Brandon Sanderson books, which the Mistborn books. I don't know if any of you guys are Brandon Sanderson fans. I wouldn't be surprised if there were some, because like something that Brandon Sanderson is known for is his world building. And if you're a fan of One Piece, One Piece is known for its world building. So it wouldn't be that surprising if some people were fans of both. But I like Brandon Sanderson. I know people have like, you know, he's sort of so popular that there are a lot of people who, you know, will be like, oh, I don't really care about him, or like, yeah, I just find him tedious or whatever. I don't care. Point is, I've been reading these Mistborn books, right? And this is the 4th book. But with the original trilogy, it's got some really cool world building to it. And there are a lot of twists in the books that are like really nicely set up. And none of them are like out of nowhere. They're always set up like really far in advance and weaved through. And they're weaved in such a way that you could actually like figure it out and get what's going on before it happens. There is a twist in the 3rd book that I remember seeing coming for like most of the 3rd book. And I think maybe I had an idea in the 2nd book, and but in the 3rd book, like towards the start of the 3rd book, I went, oh, I have a crazy theory, and I thought of it, and then like towards the end of the 3rd book, they revealed that was a thing, and I went, holy shit, and I was like, that's an awesome twist, but also it feels even better that I guessed it, because what that means is that like I have been following the world building and the consistency of it like really well up until this point, that I was able to like piece all these things together and then like figure out exactly why whatever's happening is happening. Like it was like a twist that had like several different reasons for it and several different things that it affected, and I had like thought of all of those in my head, and it was so satisfying. So like I'm bringing that up to relate it to One Piece, of like, when there's good world building, asking questions is satisfying. And so that's how I am feeling about One Piece world building, is that like, just I feel like Oda really thinks about this stuff, and it makes everything very satisfying. So anyway, let's move on to the next episode. That was a pretty long discussion, but it's because I took my time with it, so that because I'm not going to be doing the next episode right now anyway. But when I do come back, we'll be watching episode 391 of One Piece. Here we go.
To the west, to the east, gotta find my way, sail away, all the way to One Piece.
Recap Rubik's. Okay, there's that cube done. Let's try the second cube. Let's see if we can do 2 cubes this time. See if it's a 2 cube cap. Oh, okay. They didn't talk about the nobles thing. That's how far I got. I thought the recap would recap the nobles thing. I thought I had more time. What are we doing? Oh, refilling it with cola. Makes sense. Isn't there... Can't you get cola? Isn't there anybody to get cola by the bulk, you know?
It's me!
Hi! I'm the problem, it's me. Oh no, don't let Zoro go alone. No, you'll get lost! Zoro. Yeah, we know, but it's you. Oh no. No, Zoro once was told to go upstairs and he just walked in a straight line. Oh no. Oh my god, you fucking moron. Celestial dragons. Oh, are there? What? There's no law here against buying and selling pirates? Alright. Huh. Okay, well. Is Kami covering her tail? Oh, cool. Oh my god, you're gonna get all the way in? What if you're just trapped in there? Whoa! What the hell? You can ride bubbles here? What a cool idea, Oda. Using bubbles as a method of transportation. Well, surely we rent them. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna have bubbles to use anywhere else. Oh, cool. And then it popped. Yeah. So buying it is useless. Oh my god, Luffy. Oh, cool. Mermaid princess? I wonder if the mermaid princess is the character that I know. I'm not gonna find out for hundreds of episodes, probably. Oh no. Whoa. What the? That's crazy. Aw, you gonna go shopping together? They're falling for all the tourist traps. Cool. Oh, it looks like they're hiding her tail. Looks like they're making it look like feet. Mm-hmm. Well, if they're like trying to act like they're not mermaids. It's like Mario Kart. Oh, are we about to see a world noble? Everyone's backing up. What? Oh no! What the fuck? Is he about to die? What the heck is going on? This poor woman, I don't know. Yeah, she can't do anything about it, but he's just holding her hostage so someone will. Aww. This guy looks like he doesn't want to do this. He's just desperate. Oh, I wish he didn't throw her though. Oh, I'm really feeling for this guy with the short time we've known him. Is it a collar that the world nobles put on him? But, I mean, Luffy, this is not what freedom is. It's about to blow up. Oh no! Oh my god. Holy shit, man. It's like Alice in Borderland, which I'm watching on my main channel right now. Is he alive? Oh. Is he dead? Come down from it. Okay, are we gonna see a celestial dragon now? Oh, I think so. It's a dog. Saru. Oh my god. Pretentious as fuck. Oh, but maybe pretty? Let me look at her. Oh my god. Kinda pretty. You just call him an it? That's disgusting. Man, we're really, like, legitimately going into, like, proper slavery themes here. Obviously, we talked about it with Arlong, but we're seeing it now. Luffy wants to do something. Oh my god! A giant for a slave. Start with a human child. Oh my god, yeah. Of course. Of course Luffy's frustrated. Oh man, I'm frustrated too. I'm with Luffy. So is this why Kami doesn't like it here? Damn. They sent an admiral after you. Yeah, Aokiji as well. So they might as well. Creator's blood? Oh, there's so much lore. Okay, this answers my question. So they're not just regular citizens, they're like family. Oh, Luffy hates them. This could be this whole arc or saga is about the celestial dragons. Oh, this is interesting. That episode flew by. Okay, this is potentially very interesting. Okay, so we've met some celestial dragons. So it seems like they are descendants of like the kings. What do they say? The 20 kings or whatever? I should write down specifically 20 kings. They are descendants of them, and because of that, they give them like special privileges, and they're like so important. And so the government like protects them extra, and because of that, they can kind of do whatever they want. But if you fuck with one, then they send an admiral out for you, because we're so close to the Navy HQ that they might as well, you know, and it's a good deterrent. And like they don't have to travel a hell of a long way. So like if we harm a celestial dragon, so that makes me think the BBEG, the big bad of this arc or saga, I don't know if it's gonna be an arc or a saga, but the BBEG of this is going to be an admiral. I think. I feel like that's gonna be the big thing. Is like trying to take down an admiral who came after us because we are standing in the way of the celestial dragons, because I do not think Luffy will be able to hold back on this. This is something that like is so far against Luffy's morals, like that it's just like this is gonna be hitting him hard, because he's all about freedom. That's his whole thing. He cares about freedom, and slavery is the complete opposite of that. So he would be so disgusted by what's happening here. And like this time Hachi was able to hold him back. I don't think he'll be able to hold Luffy back next time we see something like this. So I think we're getting deep into it. I was wondering, how is it that the fishman thing isn't gonna be for a while? I think I see how. And that is because I think we're staying here for a while, or at the very least, maybe going to Mari Jois. I mean, that seems like that would be dangerous, but maybe we are, honestly. And because I didn't think we'd be getting to Enies lobby, but then we did. So, So it wouldn't be that crazy if we went to marry jois or whatever. Although I don't know if that has like a magnetic pull to it, and if it does, we'd again lose the fishman magnetic pull. But yeah, that is well, but here's also the thing, like Kami, surely she knows the way back. Like she's got to have some way to get back to Fishman Island, right? Like she lives there, doesn't she? So she, like, is it just she waits until someone comes along with a log pose to Fishman Island to be able to go back there? I would imagine either she has an eternal pose for it somewhere, or there's like just she can figure out how to get back there. There's like a way she knows to get back there. But I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, it's also very possible that she does have a way to get back there, but it's not a way that you could bring your ship back there easily or whatever. Like she can navigate to it, but it's a way that it doesn't involve a pirate ship. So if they want to bring their ship and everyone along, they need the log pose, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that was crazy. Just seeing those celestial dragons. I mean, they looked kind of as pretentious as you would imagine characters that are called the celestial dragons to look. And yeah, I knew it was going to be something like really horrifying, and it was. Just the way that he was like, that pirate, you could like immediately tell he was like he was a pirate individual, you know? He was like that kind of dude where he was like, you know, he held a woman hostage and stuff, but at the same time he didn't seem like a bad guy. He was like just completely desperate and terrified for his life and was begging for help from anyone. And the really sad thing is, like, no one wants to help him because he's an escaped slave and he's, you know, the celestial dragons are in charge and no one wants to defy them. So he's just like looking at a huge group of people saying, can anyone please help me? Someone help me. And everyone's just staring at him. That's really scary. So, like, wow. What a cool setup this has. This is a really, really cool setup for a story. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, we could have a lot of different big bad villains here. And like, so far, very easy to hate. I mean, that woman was pretty attractive, but I can find her attractive and also hate her. Here she is. Like, just the way she talked about her slaves was like disgusting. So, oh man, I'm so interested in seeing how this goes. I don't have much to discuss because yeah, I mean, Zoro is probably gonna get lost. There's that to discuss, but I don't have anything else to say other than he's probably gonna get lost. I love the idea of riding bubbles with like a little machine. That's awesome. And they also mentioned a mermaid princess in this episode. I feel like the character I'm imagining might be that character. There's a character that I already know from One Piece. I feel like that might be her, but we'll see when we get to it. You can wait many, many episodes to find out. But yeah, anyway, that is One Piece, episode 391. Man, I had so much fun recording this video and I want to watch more. All right. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Support the video on the channel and go to my Patreon account if you want early access, exclusive videos, and full-length reactions. The early access is the next at least 16 or so episodes on there right now. Go check it out. And I also have a regular channel, Gent Watches, that you can go check out as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.